Wait. Ubisoft's Call of Duty like FPS is not dying and is doing well, says producer. Let's go look at their stock price again. I'm just saying. Oh, a little bit of an uptrend now. When Shadows comes out, this is just going in a free fall. They have so many good IPs and they have just like shoved them into the ground. XDefiant executive producer Mark Rubin claims that the free-to-play FPS is not dying, and in fact, has Ubisoft's full support following a previous report that claimed otherwise, suggesting the shooter didn't have a long to turn things around. I have more confidence that this is true, and that Mark Rubin is lying through his teeth. Because, you know, companies never lie about how they're doing until they just lay everyone off. But XDefiant finally launched in May for consoles and PC following numerous delays in well-received beta. Was it well-received? Was it? They're always lying? Oh yeah. Like, I mean, you can already tell that this Zach guy, like, the beta was not well-received. The best equivalent I have to XDefiant, chat, is Dirty Bomb. Or what's another? Blacklight Retribution. It feels at that level. It feels like indie, small AA game company made shooter, not a AAA producer of games. Anyway, he says the free-to-play FPS developed by Ubisoft San Francisco came out strong at launch with big player numbers, good reviews, and solid amount of content. But a report from Insider Gaming in August claims the FPS wasn't making enough money. It was hemorrhaging players, leading to Ubisoft execs losing confidence in it. XDefiant's executive producer is now pushing back on these claims in a new blog post. Oh, come the on. So they're saying that a PR-approved blog post is why they're saying, no, we're doing really well. Ubisoft doesn't publicly share their player count, so you just like take their word for it? No way. Everybody on the Titanic is saying they're doing well until they sink. Come on. But on September 18th, Rubin posted a blog talking about the future of XDefiant's first year and shared the game's roadmap. So he comes in and says, I want to address quickly the status of the game, and the status of it is the game dying? He says, no, absolutely not. The game is not dying. I would hands down believe Insider Gaming, an actual report, than a blog post stating that no, the game is not dying. Promise us, spend some money, guys. There's other ways that we can see like what the general interest of the game is. And they might have just said, you know what? Hey, we can have 5,000, 10,000 active user base per day, the DAU, right? And that might be successful for us. They could be stating that, right? They're just not telling us the actual number. He's acting like people are just going to believe that because he said so. Yeah, pretty much, right? And again, like Twitch is not indicative of a successful game, right? But content creators will gravitate towards games that will help them grow and will make them money, right? No one's going to play a dead game unless they're known to play dead games. They're going to play games that will grow their audience and that will make them money. Understand that first. Let's search Google Trends. Let's see XDefiant. Oh my God. So apparently XDefiant is really popular in Kansas. So past 5 years of interest in XDefiant, right? When did the game come out? XDefiant came out May 21st, 2024. It had its highest engagement right then, right? And then rapidly fell off and is now pretty much in almost non-existent from a search term. I'm really curious to say how they can be like, hey, you know what? We're doing fantastic. Their search interest is almost non-existent. Like the whole hype is gone. There is less than 1,000 people actively watching XDefiant. Let's go on the fabled YouTube, right? Because again, you have to think about it's not just an American audience. It could be Latin America. It could be like secondary markets that are really propping up the game. Let me just like, so I can do a quick search here, right? Well, there's like 90 people watching on that. Okay, XDefiant. I can't even find it. I literally can't even find it.
Ark. The producer said it was doing good. Come on, man. Trust him, bro.
Call bull. And then on top of that, I mean, not to poo-poo all over them, having 3.8 million subscribers and then only having 9.7K views on a new season trailer, that's pretty bad. 9.7% engagement rate isn't bad, but that just kind of tells you they have 9.7% engagement rate on their click-through rate, right? But yet they only have just short of 10K views on an 8-hour-old video for a quote-unquote healthy game. Something's not adding up. Something's not adding up here. But August Insider Gaming reports claim that the studio had until November to turn things around. I feel like that's probably more true than anything else. I feel like this is true. Blog post is just PR bullshit. And Ubisoft would stop supporting XDefiant in November if it does not do better. Or a small group of employees who reportedly controlled the game's development and led to delays. This was not addressed in Tuesday's blog post. They should have this bolded. But he says, thank you very much for the support that you've given us. We're looking forward to an amazing rest of the year. I mean, that's probably all they got. This is probably the most true statement that he has right here, is that he's looking forward to the amazing rest of the year because that's all he has before they turn off the lights. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the current status of XDefiant? Not to poo-poo all over the game, but I just kind of feel like they are really skirting the truth pretty hard on this one. Anyone can make a roadmap, but the reality is, after this season, is the game even going to exist? It's very hard to take them at face value. But let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of this. I'm not going to hold my breath.